Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals against this Phoenix Suns team. And Phoenix is leading this one 2-1. And back on Tuesday's episode, we lost 95 to 88 in Phoenix. This was the first game in Arizona, so we want to bounce back and make a decent comeback to win this series. So, without a further ado, we will show you the uniforms and we will see you at tip-off. Alright, the uniforms are seen to be in today's episode. The Los Angeles Lakers, they are the road team again. The next episode, they're going to be at home, so they're going to be wearing their yellow icon jerseys, while the Phoenix Suns are going to be wearing their logo statement orange uniforms. And I decided to pick orange today because, first of all, orange is my favorite color, and two, I've never done this uniform before, so this is going to be an exciting episode to see. So we'll see into tip-off. Here we are at the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona, and it is tip-off time, so the Phoenix Suns have won the tip-off. So it's CP3 passing it off to Devin Booker. So it looks like that Devin Booker, he is actually going to shoot it in from 2 points. It is a 2-0 Phoenix Suns lead. So now we got LeBron James passing it to Russell Westbrook, the UCLA man, and he is actually going to drill a three from behind the arc. So it's now a 3-2 lead. The Lakers take this lead by 1 point. So now Devin Booker passing it off to Chris Paul. Paul passing it to Crowder. Drills that one from three, and it's going to be a 5-3 lead. CP3 with the assist. So LeBron James now, he is actually going to get that in. Actually goes out of bounds. The Lakers still have possession of the basketball. And I am going to use Talen Horton-Tucker and put in some LeBron James, the Akron, Ohio native. I am actually going to shoot it from three with LeBron James from behind the arc. That is a three. It is now 6-5. And now Chris Paul has possession, passing it to Crowder, making that dunk. This is the second assist of the game for Chris Paul. Now we got some LeBron James in some action. So I'm actually going to do a crossover move. And he is actually going to try to get this one in. That is good. So it's now 8-7 here in Phoenix. So now Chris Paul has possession. He's going to pass it to Booker. And Devin Booker, he steps back. He gets that in for 2 points. And it's now a 9-8 lead. So the Phoenix Suns are heating up in this one by bouncing back. So Anthony Davis, we are going to attempt a three on him today. And he gets that in. So it's now 11-9. We got Chris Paul in some action, doing that nice spin move, passing it to Crowder, getting that in for 2 points. It is tied up. So now we got Russell Westbrook in our hands. He is going to step back, pull a three at it. And they have been mainly shooting threes off and on throughout this first quarter. So now Devin Booker with the possession, he is going to step back. He's going to pass it to Mikal Bridges, the Villanova man. And Bridges actually gets that assist. So I'm going to use some LeBron James, the Akron, Ohio native, passing it to Anthony Davis. And then back to James once at it. And he is going to get this one in for 2 points. And he is 96% in field goals throughout this playoffs. 3.6 assists per game. And Chris Paul gets that in. So it's now a 1 point lead. So Lakers have only missed one field goal in today's episode, while the Phoenix Suns, they're doing perfect, 100% in field goals. So they get this in for 2. And it's now 18-15 here in Phoenix. So CP3 passing it to Crowder, getting that in there. So it's now a 3-point lead. So I'm going to pass it off to AD. So Anthony Davis, he is actually going to get this in with a layup for 2 points. And it's now 20-7. So the first quarter is almost over here in this episode. So DeAndre Ayton slams it in, and now we got Russell Westbrook passing it to Avery Bradley. He intercepts that pass to Jay Crowder, and now Devin Booker, he is actually going to get that in for 2. And the Phoenix Suns have bounced back to this lead. So the LA Lakers passing it to Avery Bradley. And then LeBron James attempting that dunk, and he makes it in for the Lakers. So what was that pass all about? He makes that first one in. So now it is Devin Booker trying to get this one in for 2. It is now a 1-point lead here for the LA Phoenix Suns, rather. And we got Russ Westbrook going to shoot this in from 3. Gets that in, and it's now 25-23. We'll see ends in the second quarter. All right, so now Dwight Howard, he is going to pass it to Carmelo Anthony, and I'm going to pass it to Superman Howard, and he dunks that in. Carmelo Anthony picking up that rebound, picking up the assist, so he slams it in as he was the 2008 Slam Dunk champion. So now it is JaVale McGee battling off against his former team, the LA Lakers, whom he helped win a championship back in 2020. Dwight Howard was also a teammate of that Lakers championship team. So now the biggest lead was the Lakers with 3, and there were 3 ties, and there were 11 scoring changes. Johnson drilling that in from 3. And could the Phoenix Suns win their 3rd game of this Western Conference Final? So if they get up to 4, we are officially eliminated. So I'm going to pass that to Carmelo Anthony. That goes out of bounds. So we still have possession. So LeBron James tried to get that in earlier, but Jay Crowder made that nice block, and it did go out of bounds. So I'm going to pass it to Dwight Howard, and then Russell Westbrook, and then Carmelo Anthony. He is going to step back, pull a 3 once at it, and it's now going to be at 32-30. All right, I did decide to take a small break, and the Lakers now lead this 36-30. So now it is Cameron Payne trying to get this in from 2 points, and he does. So now 94% for the Suns and field goal percentages. The Lakers are at 83. And now we got some Dwight Howard passing it off to some Carmelo Anthony. So Dwight Howard will pick up that assist. So now they were on a 10-2 run within the last minute and a half. So nearly 2 minutes. So they're going to pass it to JaVale McGee. McGee gets it in safely. So now it is Russell Westbrook passing it to Carmelo Anthony. And he gets that in there. So it's now 41-34. Cam Johnson passing it off to Cam Payne. So Cameron Payne passing it to his teammate there. And the Suns do take a timeout. All right, now, so DeAndre Jordan is going to pass this off to Anthony Davis. So Davis, he is actually going to go up, make that left-handed lay-in. So that makes it good. 43-37, so Ayton passing it off to Cameron Payne. So Cameron Payne, he is actually going to pass it to DeAndre Ayton, making that dunk once at it. So it's now 43-39. I'm going to pass it to Carmelo Anthony. So now Carmelo is going to knock it down from 3. So it's now going to be a 46-39 lead here. And as CP3 is dribbling the ball on the court right now. So as CP3, he wants to get it up there, and he does. So it's now 46-41. Carmelo, what is he going to do? He's going to pass it to, actually intercept that off to Jay Crowder. And now it is CP3. He just made a 3-pointer during the small break. So now will Chris Paul actually try to step in and make it in? No, he will not. So it is Carmelo Anthony's turn to step back, pull a 3 from behind the arc, and that ends the first half. 49-41, Lakers lead by 8. Alright, so now Carmelo Anthony has 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He is leading the Lakers in scoring right now And LeBron James with that nice slam dunk to begin the second half. He just jumps up like Air Jordan, dunking that in. So it's now 13 points for LeBron James, 8 of which I think were in the paint. Pretty sure it was 8 points. So they're going to pass it to CP3. And Chris Paul, it looks like he is actually going to pass it to Booker. And he gets that in there as well. So it's now 53-45. Avery Bradley passing it off to Carmelo Anthony and then to Anthony Davis, getting that one in for 2 as well. So it's now 55-45. So AD gets it in there. And it is Chris Paul doing that nice spin move, passing it to Crowder, and then Ayton with the slam. So it's now 55-47. So we got LeBron James with the possession of the basketball. So he's going to get that in there for 2. 10-point lead for the Lakers. 11 points in the first half, and he was 83% in field goal wise. So they're going to pass it to Crowder, and Crowder gets that in there. So it's now an 8-point lead. So I'm going to pass it to Carmelo Anthony. Going to pass it to Avery Bradley. And why did I do that wrong play? So I didn't mean to press the plays button, so I do apologize for that. So now it's Devin Booker, the University of Kentucky product, passing it to Mikal Bridges, gets that one in. So now our bench is outscoring the Lakers, Phoenix Suns bench by 15. So LeBron getting that in there for 2 points, and it's a Phoenix Suns timeout. All right, it is now 65-57. Devin Booker, he passes it to Cam Johnson, and then Johnson, once added, passes it to CP3, and Cam Johnson makes that 3. So this is a really good series so far. I mean, Phoenix is leading this series right now 2-0. There is a foul. It's on Devin Booker. So now this means Dwight Howard gets to go to the free-throw line, and he is actually going to make 2. Well, actually, he made 2 points off that. Will he get another one? The answer is a no. 1:15 to go in the third. So it's now Johnson passing it to McGee. So Cam Johnson gets the assist. So now lead challenge changes have been 13, and there's been 3 ties already. So now it is LeBron James going to make another slam for the Lakers. And he is at least 3 after that one. So Cameron Payne has possession, passing it to the dunker there. It's now 69-64. We got LeBron James. He is going to go up. He's going to make another slam once added. This will be his 4th one. 24 points for LeBron James, 13 of which were in this quarter. So now they dunk it in again. So this is really heating up, though. So I'd like to see a game 7 for this, and it likely will be a game 7. So Devin Booker has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it to Cameron Payne. So Booker getting that assist once added. So now it is Russell Westbrook's turn to drill that 3. Misses it, and LeBron James almost dunked that. He was gonna dunk it, but I didn't see the ball there. So now Booker getting that in for 2. So it's now 73-70. Howard passing it to James. James getting this in for 2. We will see you guys in the 4th. Your State Farm assist of the game is coming right up. So LeBron James passing it to Dwight Howard. He did that layup there. I thought he was going to show the play of that Dwight Howard Superman dunk, but no. So Cameron Payne, 2-point lead here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're going to pass it to Cameron Payne as well. Actually, it might have been Alfred Payton, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to use some LeBron James. Shoot a 3. The Akron, Ohio native drills that from 3. So it's now 78-75. Mikal Bridges passing it off to Cameron Payne. So now Cam Payne, he's going to pass it to JaVale McGee, and then the Suns Bridges dunks that in. So now LeBron James, he's going to drill another three from behind the arc. It's now 81-77. So now Devin Booker, he's going to pass it to DeAndre Ayton. Ayton making that slam once happen again. Now, all right, so I'm going to pass it to James and then some Carmelo Anthony. So Carmelo, he's going to drill a three, and it's now a 5-point lead for this Los Angeles Lakers defense. So Devin Booker making that nice spin move, and McGee makes the dunk. It's now 81-84. JaVale McGee with 8 points, all of which were in the paint, by the way. So now Malik Monk passing it to LeBron James, and I am actually having that pass to JaVale McGee. So that is a block by DeAndre Jordan. So I'm going to pass it to Carmelo Anthony. So now Carmelo, he's going to shoot that one in from 2 points, and it's now 86-81. Carmelo Anthony with 21 points tonight, 8 for 8 at field goals. So the Suns do take a timeout. All right, so now Anthony Davis of the LA Lakers doing a crossover, trying to get that in there for 2 points, and it's now going to be 88-84. So biggest lead by LA was 11. There's been 13 lead changes and 4 ties now. So Devin Booker drills that in from 3. It's now 87-88. We're trying to catch up here. We're going to use Trevor Ariza passing it to Dwight Howard, and Howard, he is actually going to get that one in for 2 points. So it's now going to be 90-87. So Devin Booker with the possession of the basketball. So Devin Booker, he is actually going to do a crossover, passing it to DeAndre Ayton, dunks that in. Lakers do take a timeout. All right, LeBron James, the Akron, Ohio native, is your player of the game. I will explain the numbers after the game. So now we have possession of the basketball. I'm going to use some Dwight Howard. He is actually going to step that in for 2 points. And it's now going to be 92-89. All right, now 7.9 seconds to go. Carmelo Anthony drilling this in from 3. This ends the game. Lakers win 115-94. It's official. The series is tied up 2-2 with the Los Angeles Lakers winning 2 and the Phoenix Suns winning 2. So there is going to be a Game 5 and a Game 6. Not sure about a Game 7 though. But that is a possibility, and I'd like to see this series escalate further on. All right, LeBron James with 35 points, 3 assists on the day, and had 5 dunks. Carmelo Anthony, 28 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists on the day. Had an offensive rebound too, not to mention, but he was on fire. But Dwight Howard, he had 17 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 block, and a dunk. Anthony Davis, 16 points, 3 assists on the day. That was all. Russell Westbrook had 12 points, 2 assists on the day. And Devin Booker, he had 31 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 1 steal. He was 5 for 5 in the 3-point line, so that was surprising to see. DeAndre Ayton had 5 dunks on the day, 14 points within all, had a block there. Jay Crowder had 11 points, 3 assists, 2 steals on the day as well. Cam Johnson, 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. So JaVale McGee had 2 dunks and 8 points on the day with 1 rebound and 2 assists and a block. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next episode.